So today's topic is influences of social media. It's been around for years. And originally, these were platforms intended to connect people and to communicate. That's what they were set out for those to connect and reconnect to those people that have lost touch. It could be someone next door to you. It could be someone over the other side of the world. You have the ability to talk to whoever you want. In some context or another, I can't talk to Dwayne Johnson because he won't answer my DMs. You can talk to anyone you want or get in contact with anyone you want. It's their decision whether they reply to you or not. Social media has developed so much, and I want to talk to you today about how it influences our way of life, our way of thinking, our mentality, our mindset, our mental health. Positives and negatives. So if you think about the platforms that there are right now, we've got Instagram, which is a big one right now. It's probably the biggest one, I'm going to say. Or is Facebook the biggest one? You've got TikTok, you've got Twitter, and then the communication platforms. You've got WhatsApp, Skype, Zoom, team meetings, which are all forms of communication rather than entertainment. So you've got some that are purely for communication, some that have got some entertainment and some like news in there as well. And that's the type of ones that I want to talk about. The ones that give you not just communication purposes, but also provide us with entertainment and other things. So let's talk about the positives first. So let's think of the reasons why we have social media and really what their aim was at the beginning when we introduced the platforms. Interacting, communicating, connecting with one another. Real key, still does it now, will always do it. It helps us to connect to those that aren't next to us or aren't close to us, and communicate for those. It could be a next door neighbour. It could be a celebrity. I say connect to celebrities. I mean, there's only so many DMs you can send to someone in there. So yeah, it enables us to connect. It motivates us. So it gives us the opportunity to look at accounts and influencers and individuals that motivate us on a daily basis. This isn't just fitness related. This could be... Sorry, the cat. Are you all right, mate? Here, look at this. You go. It motivates us. We see on a daily basis individuals achieving their goals. We have quotes that are literally read to us 24/7. We see just general positive things that are happening in the world with news and that motivate us and inspire us to do better and keep us productive and keep us positive in our mindset and in our life. So it's positive, gives us motivation, helps us connect, inspires us to try some things new, try new hobbies, be creative. It helps us just come out of our comfort zone a little bit. And if we have got that, what's the word I'm thinking of? Competitive, that's it. If we've got that competitive side to us and we want to try and always strive to do better, then knowing that other people in this world are doing better, it helps. I know it helps me, it might help you to go better as well. It gives us role models to look up to aspire to, influencers, celebrities. Not all influencers, but we'll come to that. So yeah, it has got its positives. And in terms of business as well, I mean, so many people have become successful and have achieved success through social media. This could be online platforms of selling in shops. This could be influencers that are helping to advertise brands. This could be just general advertising and marketing for your businesses online and using the social media platforms. So it has its benefits, and without it, I know that I'd be stuck, because look at how you are watching me right now. It is through social media, it is through a website, it is through marketing of my Instagram page, my Facebook pages. So I have everything to thank for it, and a lot of other businesses do too. So if you think about positives, it's got communication, it helps us connect, helps us interact, it motivates us, it inspires us, it gives us role models to look up to, it helps us with business, it's got loads and loads of attributes towards helping us as individuals. But there is also a very, very bad downside to social media, and that quite a lot of you might have experienced yourself. Mate, I can't whilst I'm doing this, sorry. But along with the aspiration and the motivation from role models, mate, I can't keep doing this. Right, okay. Get off now. Sorry. So with that, we've spoke about role models giving us a positive impact in life to aspire to and be motivated by, but there is also that horrible, nasty downside of playing with people's mental health and their own self-esteem and insecurities when it comes to looking into other people's lives and comparing. So let's first of all talk about Photoshop. Oh my god, like every single photo when I go down my feed is just someone's photoshopped image. It could be the fact that they've got flawless skin, like picture perfect nose, eyebrows on fleek, lashes all good, plumped up lips. We are forever comparing ourselves to someone's photoshopped image. Oh my god, why is her face so flawless? Why is her skin nice and clean? Why is her hair so done beautifully? God, look at her nails. I want to go on holiday. Why can I not go on holiday like that? Oh my god, look at them couple goals. It is so easy to compare ourselves. And for that, let alone everything else that social media gives us in terms of false perception of people's life, that in itself causes us massive insecurities because we feel inadequate. We feel like our lifestyle is nowhere near as good as other people's in the world. They're living their best life. Why am I not? Why can I not do this? Why can I not do that? With that in mind, these filters to put our own pictures up, because we're so scared to show our true self and be judged by it or compared by it, that now we have to put up fake images of ourselves just to keep up with everyone else that's doing it. Why would you want to show someone that's not yourself? Why not show the real you? Because at the end of the day, if you can be anyone in the world, you should be yourself, because that's who you're best at being. So why try and be someone else? So yeah, the false perception that social media gives to us on other people's lives. We don't see everyone's good days, bad days. We only ever see the good parts, the parts that they want us to see. So that's the flashy cars, the big houses, the luxurious holidays, the flawless complexion, the hair that's perfect, the couple goals. That's all we see because that's all they want us to see. We don't see their bad parts. So for that reason, we're already comparing our bad parts to their good parts of life in general. And that's never going to lead anywhere but to a downward spiral of mental health issues. So yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that I find is quite a large, especially scaled up disadvantage of social media that's happened over the last 10 months throughout COVID, because it's a platform of which people go on a lot more now, because it's the only way that we can see what's going on in the real world. I say real world, this is the perceived world, because we're not going out and experiencing ourselves. So therefore we're judging on what other people are doing in their life rather than thinking about what we're doing on ourselves. So yeah, really, it's something that's definitely, I find from a previous experience. Now, I competed in the past, and when I was competing, not only was I obsessed with how I looked and what I ate and how I trained, I was obsessed with looking online and comparing myself to other people that were doing the same thing to me. And why they look better than me? How comes they've got better glutes? How come they've got better abs? What are they doing that I'm not? And I was forever comparing myself, which caused me to have an eating problem, which caused me to have a very bad relationship with food. And for that reason, this is why I'm just talking by experience now. It's not just food related, it's not just fitness related, it can be anything. If we was to put all of our time and effort into investing into ourselves than we do investing into looking into someone else's life, then we'd be so much happier. So much happier. So yeah, really the discussion was the positives that social media come out of us. The motivation, the aspiration, the creativity that it brings us, the business opportunities, the interaction with people that we've lost connection with. But the downside is the comparing ourselves to other people, the false perception of lives that we then compare to our own, the pressure to uphold a certain image just because someone else that you follow is doing the same thing. And really, it's a case of how do we deal with that? How do we prevent ourselves from falling into that trap of making social media a negative effect on our life rather than a positive? And my moral, and to conclude, I feel like social media is a drug. It's like any other drug out there, it becomes addictive, and we should be educated and taught how to use it properly, the benefits from it, and how to be strong-willed enough to not let it consume our lifestyle. I have just thought of, actually, when I was looking at my notes earlier, I didn't put this down, but this is something that's actually really important, is the effect that social media has on relationships. My nan and granddad, okay, my granddad's passed now, my nan and granddad were together and married for over 50 years. And that's the happiest relationship I've ever seen. Longest serving, happiest relationship I've ever seen. And do you know what? There was no social media involved. There was no temptation to like someone's photo or to DM someone because you're pissed up with your friends. There's just no loyalty in it. Relationships, there's so many feuds and arguments that's caused by jealousy and hatred towards someone else's life. Boredom in your relationship, is that a justifiable reason for you to then go and DM someone to meet up with them? It's because it's easy. It's because social media gives you that platform to do so. And I don't like that. That's scary. That's scary. It's happening in my generation now, like, let alone people that are sort of like between the ages of 5 to 15 now. What's going to happen in 10 years' time? It's easy to cheat. It's accessible to people. It's easy to show people that you're interested in now by liking their photo, following them, waving them, poking them, all on social media. It worries me because it's more and more rare to find these days loyalty, and I don't feel like social media is helping that. That's my opinion anyway. It's a huge thing. It's giving me goosebumps. And that is vlog number 2 complete. I'll see you soon for vlog number 3.